Alright, the Slash figure is all done. Well, in the bio of the video talking about the work in progress one, sorry. I was originally gonna add leg wraps to it, but didn't turn out well, so I'll just forget about those, and then it's all done. And you notice I redetailed it because when I detailed when I from its original detail, I saw the side of the shell. I'll use Michelangelo as an example, my favorite turtle. See this detail? The last detail I had on Slash's body didn't really match to this one, so I had to redo the detail so it could look like that. And and then the bandana and the hands are still swappable. Okay, now that I swapped the hands and the bandana, yeah, I still did that so it could be like the other turtles in the other Ninja Turtle figures from NECA, except Splinter. And 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 I use this sai from a foot soldier's weapon. Don't worry, I have the extra just because my dad accidentally ordered another one when he was going to get the melee weapons, but instead it turned out to be another bladed weapons foot soldier, so I'm fine with that. And I I I made the shoulder pads from mold, and then the straps that hold it on were made from an extra Leonardo's strap. It's kind of like something like this, but this is Michelangelo. That's the material I got it from, which was like either Donatello or Leonardo. I was using those two figures just because Donatello's head is wide and Donatello's arm is buffer than the other turtles. Raphael's arms are just as buff as well. Michelangelo's arms are the same as Leonardo's. Cowabunga, dude! And then I was using Leonardo's body for its shell just because it not only does it look a little more realistic, but it has sorry, just need to get up. Just because there's more spaces on this shell. That also goes for Leonardo. And Raphael may be a bit of different shape than Donatello's, but it has the same amount of sorry for the hesitation. Same amount of spaces. But I have a leftover body that I switched the arms out so I can put it on Leonardo's body. Here's Donatello's actual shell. Different it has like 10 spaces on this shell and then 13 spaces on this shell. Yeah, I I molded these shoulder pads, and the material I was using was it was this little coin like battery thing. And then what I put on is I used toothpicks and super glued them on and then colored in with a silver Sharpie. Colored it all in. Yeah, and then speaking of the reason why I decided not to add leg straps is because I want to make him a little more science fiction looking. If I wanted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 to feel like we're watching the 1987 cartoon, except it would have the similar tone as the first film, mild cussing, characters with a bit of different personality and origin, and would obviously be in live action. That would have been great to see, but too bad they had to travel back to ancient Japan. Mamma mia. Bummer, man. Didn't like also, other than having the wrong villains and stupid jokes, Michelangelo was benched most of the time, which he only showed up in one fighting scene, and that's the final one. Bummer, huh? And I'll show you some. Oh, yeah, and no, I forgot to, before I do something, I want to show you the Chris I made on my own. This Chris was actually, I took this Chris from a bladed weapon foot soldier sword, and then I had to trim it down. Sorry about the focus. Alright, there we go. And here's the top side. What I made this blade part out of was... Oh, no, I got poor again. There we go. This thing was made out, came from a plastic from a dog's satellite dish for his neck after they get some kind of surgery where they can't lick something of theirs. And then I had to put super glue on it so it looks a little thicker, and then I sanded it so it can look sharper and realistic. Oh, and my dad added blood on this, and also for the halberd. Because I wanted to add make, well, Ninja Turtles isn't always goofy. They're as of their debut in the comics, they were violent. Then when it came to the 87 cartoon, they had to tone down the violence so it could appeal to the kids. And the reason they did was like so it could sell a bunch of toys. Yeah. So the toning down worked pretty good. Alright, now I'll show you something what I could do to this thing. Oh, Slash could hold that giant pizza in his hands. Well, it's not actually giant. It's actually this actual size of pizza is actually meant for the bigger scales for the Ninja Turtles that are also NECA. Here's the actual size pizza for the 7-inch turtles. Oh, something I may possibly think about doing if I could do more to this. If I was might think about making another prop for him, which is a little plastic palm tree toy, which he calls a binky, as it was seen in the cartoon adaptation from the 80s. I might think about doing it, or I may not do so. So, if you got any questions, feel free to ask me one of them. Any question. See you later.